Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode here of Walk Along. Oh man, I got the whole family behind me actually. We're actually going to go Universal Studios on a Sunday. Sunday the 17th, June 17th. So we'll be walking. We're now driving. We're going to Universal Studios. We're going to watch Incredibles 2 in 3D. And then, what else are we going to do? We're going to go eat. We'll be eating as well. And so, I got my backpack. I didn't bring the cord for the solar. I do have a solar charger. I didn't bring an extra USB cord. The sun will be setting here soon, so it's not going to help me that much. But I did recharge both battery banks, and hopefully I will have enough juice to recharge the Samsung Galaxy S7, which that's what I'm using right now. And so I'll be walking at a slightly faster pace. I'll be walking at a slightly faster pace than everyone else, but I'll be cutting in and out to do like my personal videos that I like to keep for my wife. So show it to her how much fun we had without her. I know that's mean to say that, but I don't know any other way to get her to actually come join us other than to show her how much fun we're having without her, to get her to come with us, Anyways, that's just my way of doing things. Maybe it will work, maybe it won't. Any case, I don't think it matters. So this will be 20, maybe half an hour walk, maybe a little bit more. I would say about half an hour. It's really not that far. Not much of a street here. Hi. Alright, so it is getting twilight, so I do have my high visibility body armor. I have my buff, which is also high visibility, and also my hat, which is also high visibility. I feel a little drops, but I don't think it's going to rain. It looks like it is, but I don't think it is. So we'll see what's going to happen. So it is twilight. It will get dark by the time. It'll still be it'll be twilight. Definitely twilight when we get to Universal Studios. And but I did bring my backpack just in case I get something or whatever. I should have brought my jacket now. No, I don't know. I think I'm alright. With the body armor on, I'll probably be warm. Once we get inside the movie theater, it'll probably get warm, so but I think it'll be air conditioned enough. And then another thing is, oh man, I feel the wind blowing at me. Let me get my chapstick. I'm not wearing my buff, so it's not protecting my youthful face here. Put a little chapstick on. It is getting colder. Getting a slight cool breeze here. All right. All right, I've been told to cross here, which we will be crossing here now. Okay. All right, so we're going to be headed to Universal Studios. Watch Incredibles 2. Not really what we originally wanted. We want to watch Deadpool, but in order to watch Deadpool, we'd have to kind of understand what happened to the first series. That's kind of how it is with these movies. These movies have become like sitcoms or serial movies where you have to watch the first in order to get to the second, and then they'll make a third, and then you know you have to watch the whole trilogy. And I just want to be entertained. I've already seen Incredibles, but the real reason why I'm watching it is because, first of all, it's something I could watch with my oldest. Me and my oldest are going to be watching. And second, it's in 3D, so it doesn't really matter what the storyline is. As long as it's in 3D, I'll watch it and I'll be entertained. So what do I have? I do have the gimbal, of course, with me. As you're seeing it right now. So you can see it's starting to get twilight, not so much harsh lighting. The other thing, I did bring my fanny pack, but unfortunately no gun, no knife, no pepper spray from Harbor Freight, you know. Just a bunch of mobile Wi-Fi and battery banks. And what else do I have? Mobile Wi-Fi, battery banks. That's about it. Oh yeah, and my usual, my phone, some credit cards, a little bit of cash, and yeah, that's about it. So, what am I wearing in this nice, cool weather today? It's in the 60s. So it's I just have my new tennis shoes on. Got cotton socks, and I'm wearing my. It's a little bit thicker. It's a training pants, but it's a little bit different. I wear this during the winter, early spring, and it's not the one I ride my bike with, not the black one. It's not my baseball pants either. But I wear this because I find it very useful. I travel with it, and it fits really nice. It is somewhat breathable, but still keeps you warm. And also, I don't have to wash it that much. It has elastic waistband, so it's very, very comfortable. Has pockets, and it looks casual enough anyway for me to go outside. I do have my swimming trunks underneath that, and of course no underwear, because my swimming trunks are basically my underwear. They're kind of like boxers. They got the mesh lining in it, and so you know, I don't have to pack any underwear. I did, just in case, but I didn't even use it. Matter of fact, I've only worn 3 or 4 items out of my luggage that I brought, and we're about to leave in a couple days. Today's what, Sunday? We're gonna be leaving Tuesday, actually, so the 19th, and so that's that. And other than that, I got my Coastal Waters shirt on, long sleeve shirt on. So what I wore at the beginning of my trip, I got them washed, and so I'm wearing again. I'll most likely wear them. I'll probably get it washed one more time before I leave, and I'll wear, basically, I'll wear the same clothes that I left when I left Houston, as the same clothes I'm going to be wearing when I basically get to Houston. Ooh, it's a little windy. A little 5 mile an hour, maybe up to 7 mile an hour gust right here. Okay. So how long has this gone by here since I started? Only 9 minutes. Well, that's nothing. So, anyways, I hope you're all enjoying the walk along here. I'm walking a little bit ahead of my family and everything, making sure everything's okay. They walk a little bit slower with the baby, with my youngest. Anyways, allow me to do a walk along here. Kind of reflect on, allows me to reflect on my trip. You know, it's different every time I come out here with my children. Doing something with my oldest, a little different. Doing something with my youngest. It's kind of like everything I did with my first child, I'm doing everything with my second child, and I'm getting that whole relived experience with my first child. They're, you know, they're both girls, so, and ironically, they look alike as a child. When they're babies, they look exactly alike, and everyone claims they look like me when I was a baby, but I'm not sure how true that is. But I do think my number one, number two do look very, very, very similar when they're young, when they're baby to toddler. They start changing, their faces really start changing out and growing. Maybe after 7 or 8 years old and starting getting to the preteen years. That's what I've noticed. They start developing their own personality. So I feel like I have a second chance at being with my... It almost feels like I'm going through round 2 with the same child, the same toddler, the same baby, because literally looks just the same. Acts a little differently though, with a little different personality. Oh, there's the LA River. Oh, gross. Oh, gross. Would anybody kayak this thing? I don't know, but there's the LA River right here, if anybody ever wants to see it. There's Universal Studios here. At least the office buildings where all the real work gets done. There's the LA River flowing through here. So eventually making my way. They built this overpass. I don't know what you call it, walkway overpass. Before, people had to literally just walk and cross the street, and it was really a nuisance. Now that they built this overpass, walking overpass, people don't have to cross the street as much. It kind of frees up the traffic. People do drive very fast out here, as you'll see. I wouldn't want to be out here too much. I don't know if anybody ever got killed from walking out here, but you know, if you just put the numbers to it, probably someone did, unfortunately. So anyways, back to my reflection on this trip. It's almost like I'm reliving the years before, and I guess this time I'm a little bit more experienced. I know how to plan things out better. I know what to do, what not to do, all that good stuff. Maybe I'm just getting older and I'm getting wiser. I'm not sure. Anyways, I did enjoy this trip. Had a chance to go to Venice. Something different with my oldest. You know, after you go to Universal Studios and you go through the tour. And I think we also went out to Disneyland here. You know, you kind of run out of the amusement part of it. In a lot of ways, this city, at least in Southern California, almost seems like a facade at times, because this industry is made up of nothing more than fantasy. And the people who come here or live here, their hopes and dream is nothing but a fantasy in a lot of ways. So, and you know, you look at what this place has to offer, it is nothing but dreams and fantasy. That's all this place is. So, okay, just looking around. Well, there is the gate to number 2 Universal Studios here. And so next time, I guess when I come back, I don't know when I'll probably come back. I got things to do here that keeps me coming back here for some reason. Sometimes your fate, your destiny has you have no choice. It's your mission in life. Whatever reason that brings you back to a certain place, takes you back to a certain place. You know, I can't really get into too much detail, but all I know is that you can never leave. You can never leave in a system or a belief, even though if you're not 100%, or maybe even disillusioned just a little bit. You can never leave a system. The saying that no man is an island, that is very true. As much as I'd like to get away and just completely drop out and disappear, you know, you can't. Your destiny is waiting for you in a lot of ways, or your fate. It's hard to determine which one it is sometimes, destiny or fate, but it's waiting for you. And sometimes there's nothing you can do. I mean, you could choose what kind of breakfast you want, you can choose the clothes you want to wear, you can even choose what you want to do, but eventually it all leads you to a point where you have to, everything just runs its course, and you have to do what you have to do. You just come to the realization of that, and then your purpose or usefulness in this world has come to a realization. There's gate 1, if anybody wants to know. The subway is right over there. There's parking for people who take the subway. More overflow parking. Ironically, there is a little bike trail that goes right along over here, and so maybe I'm just thinking out loud in the future. Maybe in the future I will take my Rad Mini, or maybe my Rad Rover, I don't know, and take that little bike trail that's hidden right behind over there. Literally right over there is a little bike trail, or hidden little trail. I haven't checked it out yet, but you know. Anyways, that's the walkway overpass here. Looks pretty stable. It is. I've been on it several times already. And we'll be walking up to this large hill here. Very large incline. They have a tram that will take you. I'm contemplating on whether to take that tram, but me personally, I like to walk. I want to get my exercise. And I have to tell you, now that it's twilight, it's really nice and cool. It's like in the 60s, 65 degrees. I've been walking. I usually would get overheated during the day right about now. How long have I been going? Okay, I've been going almost 20 minutes here. I usually would get a little overheated, but right now, the cool air, I feel very refreshing. Very, very refreshed. The body armor is not too bad. You can see the twilight is coming through here. I got my high visibility clothing on. I'm gonna have to turn left and go up this, and then walk across and go across the street. Or I could just go along the crosswalk, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. It may be actually a little bit more fun to take the what is this, Skytram or elevated walkway that they built here. It's almost been three years, maybe 4 years. So there you go. There's the subway entrance right there, and also right there. There's the entrance to the freeway. And just over those hills is actually Hollywood and Sunset. And over towards, a little bit over that way right there where my finger's pointing is Beverly Hills. So anyways, yeah, we have to get over here. So I'm gonna cut out here. I'll be starting a new video. Here you go, hotels, theme park, city walk. We're gonna go to the city walk. We're not gonna go to the theme park. I've been there way too many times and it costs so much darn money. I wait for my youngest to get old enough that I go through the whole experience of taking her to the amusement park and whatever, whatnot. So anyways, see you all later.